Let's take a look at the procedure required to replace an ignition coil on this Chrysler Multiair 2.4 liter engine. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove the engine cover here and set it off to the side. And so now we've got our ignition coils mounted up on top of the engine here. So we've got cylinder 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm going to go ahead and replace cylinder number 1, but if we were going to do 3 or 4, we'd have to remove this air duct work out of the way. It's pretty straightforward, a couple clamps, a couple bolts, and it's out of your way. And then from there, the process is the same. So first I'm going to do is release the little electrical lock here, and that allows me to depress the tab, and just like that, I'm able to unplug the electrical connector. So now I'm going to actually use my electric impact with a 10mm socket. You may be using a ratchet, but nonetheless, we're just simply going to remove that one bolt there. And just like that, I'm going to pick up my old coil and remove it. Now, one thing to keep in mind is make sure that there's no oil contamination or any fluids down inside the housing here. If there is, now we need to reseal it and prevent failure of our new coil. However, this one is nice and dry. So, it's always a good idea to replace spark plug with it as well, especially if there's any type of carbon tracking. It's going to get transferred from the plug to the coil boot. We don't want that to happen. So we're going to install a new spark plug, then we will take our new ignition coil, seat it down there fully, tighten it up. I will then make my electrical connections, clip it in, make sure that red lock gets put in place there, and then I'm going to clear out any trouble codes that may have been set by the previous faulty ignition coil, put my cover back on, and just like that, you can see how straightforward it is to replace the ignition coil on one of these Chrysler 2.4 liter multi-air engines.